What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Brunette back with another video. As you can tell, the scenery is different because I'm reporting live from my suite. So I'm gonna do a video later on giving you guys a little tour of my little suite, my little cute little suite or whatever. But anyway, let's just jump right into this video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of pre-made fans. I'm gonna start with the pros first. I don't want the lash police coming for me, you know. So we're gonna start off with the pros, and then we're gonna move on to the cons. The first pro is it takes less time to do a volume set if you use pre-mades rather than hand making them. It takes me 3 hours to do a volume set, for me to hand make my volume sets. But when I was using pre-made fans, it only took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to do them because they're already made. So that's a pro. And then once you have more time, then you have more clients, which means more money. But to me, it's not all about the money all the time. It's about the quality. So I mean, that's a whole nother story, but that's one of the pros. Another pro is, I mean, if you don't have a lot of money to go and take a volume course, it's a great start to doing volume, to like introducing hybrid sets and volume sets to your clients. You can use the pre-made. But my only thing with the pre-made fans is make sure that you're getting the quality pre-made fans. It's just not thick and blocky at the base, and you know, basically the ones that are heat bonded instead of because some are already have adhesive at the bottom. So when you're dipping it, it's like you're double dipping. So it's already adhesive at the bottom, and then you're dipping it in the adhesive, and then you're placing it on the lash, so it makes it heavier. I think that's about it with the pros. So let's move on to the cons. I'm just playing, y'all. Let's move on to the cons. One con is with pre-made fans, when you sit them on the lash, they sit on top of the lash like a classic lash, right? So they don't wrap. They don't wrap around the natural lash. It's like they just sitting on top or at the bottom. Well, I used to place them at the bottom because there's better retention, but you get better retention with handmade fans more than the pre-made. That's just from my experience. You know, I mean, I don't know nobody else's experience. From my experience, you get better retention with the handmade fans rather than the volume fans. And I'm going to insert a video to show you guys what I'm talking about the wrapping. When you place the handmade fan, you can visually see it wrap around the natural lash. But when you're doing the pre-mades, it just sits there. So it's like, you know, yeah, the retention is not going to be that good. So I'm going to insert a clip to show you guys what I'm talking about, because I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but so you guys can get it, like a visualization of what I'm talking about. They can be very expensive. That's another con. And I had to realize that pre-mades can be very, very expensive. I mean, the average person has 200 to 240 natural lashes. And if you're lashing every lash, it's going to take you about 2 or 3, 4 cases of pre-mades to do their lashes. So, and the pre-mades run you like $20 a case. So it's like the longevity of that, like you're not gonna make no profit off your sets because the pre-mades are expensive. I'd rather just hand make them and save money, you know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I'm not knocking nobody who use them. That's just me. Another con is they don't look as fluffy. Like when I can tell the difference between when I used to use when I used to use pre-made fans, and now that I'm doing the handmade ones. The pre-made ones, they weren't as fluffy. it almost look, I don't know, like you could just visually tell the difference. I could not get my sets as fluffy as I can now by hand making them. You know, like it just gives you a different look. You can look and you can visually tell the difference. It looks like really fake. Like you can't customize a handmade set like you can do no, you can't customize. I'm sorry, y'all. You can't customize a pre-made set like you can a handmade set. And I know, like, everybody don't want to spend no 3 hours doing no lashes. You know what I'm saying? And it just takes me 3 hours. I don't know about nobody else. Because some lash artists are faster than me. And I commend y'all. But me, I'm very tedious. And I want to make sure that, you know, all my fans look good. Everything's attached right. Not saying that they don't. But I know that it can be very time consuming and, you know, people can get impatient, but I really recommend taking a volume class, because at first I was like, man, I don't have time for this. I can't get this, da 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 da. But I said, you know what, let me go and take this class. And if I can learn how to do classes, and it was as hard as it was to do classic lashes, I knew that I can learn how to do this and do this shit like a pro. So, I mean, it's totally up to you. Like I said before, I'm not knocking nobody who uses pre-made fans, because I used to use them. But I, in my opinion, feel like in order for you to grow as a lash artist, learn how to do volume. Learn how to do the fans. Because you're going to see the difference. And once you see the difference, you're going to attract more clientele, which means more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's not all necessarily about the time, because some people use the pre-mades because they want to, you know, get more clients, get more money, da 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 da. Yeah, I mean, that's cool and dandy, but I really strongly just suggest that you just go ahead and take a volume class. Just go ahead and take a volume and practice, practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. It's not going to be easy. It's harder than classes. But if you can match the classes, you can do volume. That's all. Okay, guys. That sums up this video for today. I got to get ready for my client. She's going to be here in like 20 minutes. So let me go ahead and set up for her. And I'll be back with another video. Bye, y'all.